Back again on this Monday, 9 June 2025. I still got confirmations, but seems kind of ambiguous or not very clear because being sabotaged. Perhaps because about this experience case already ordinary by people, not very rare anymore. But I think I still need to make the report for conference also because about this progress case aspect actually. At one moment I got contact confirmations, experience being alibi also in time, but about status suspect or chronology case on my side also for about my persons also said any correlations for my friendship was to be at first beginning I'm choosing to on next step college for law faculty actually being blamed being false by my friends was to me. Context say they're actually suspect on the situations case. In fact, also there include also for status pioneer at first beginning of Android phone on this day. Context say such as also Vivo and Oppo also and also another. And they include also for status as first beginning pioneer or foundations discovery also founder to Android program computer or APK actually. Context said still need alibi for proofs about that also. I got contact that actually the one that I'm looking for about the situations case also for another persons on this day. My contact say they're actually kind of disappointed wants to be because I'm not choosing for on college about computer, but I rather to choose another line of faculty to about my interest. Context say they're actually dominant as my friends actually was to be when I'm on my high schools, and then they just remember for about my joke to their line of college also. Context say they're actually the witch, the human commanding ghost from grave that I meet on my internet. Context say they just want to make jealous and also for shown about their ability degree for about computer on this experience. I get contact they're already expert and our notoriety for reject internet global on this day. Size also Android program computer APK is general also, but being left behind or perhaps I just not got complete informations. And also for about the phone Android also, and their status also as docents on North Sumatra University on this day. My contact said also confirmation still need to be evaluated for alibi also. At first chronology case actually beside about this point to my college or not Sumatra not in computer line college actually. They actually meet with somebody. Context say their meet actually was to be with somebody that own relations of friendship with my father actually. They just made conversations about me, and then directly to about my fathers also. I can say that's actually one point first beginning for about this which moment case actually. Since 2005, 2008, 2006 was to be. They said they made the voodoo activity behind me. For about my father as one point, as the correlations meet conversation with his friends also. Context say at the second point for about this point to my college graduate actually, not in computer but in law faculty. That's one problem for friendship actually. And contact also say until this moment 2025 they just made discriminations, want to manipulate about this case because also they're involved for the progress and still start to suspect also for discrediting me about my ability, the grade or my colleagues also. Not even about law faculty, the context is similar with that, and want to project computer, Android program computer. That's also as their argumentations for my progress until this year 2025. I got contact from my government from Jakarta said also. M.Hum actually on a problem with them and already being investigated by police and local friendship on town media. Definitive on relations for about eliminate or manipulate monumental nationals, my parents. Context said they are actually both in conspirations chronology. And I'm being suggested to make this conference report for pointing about them on Jakarta. I context here also governor on their names each others and not just stop by that also still keep going on for about next networking or moment activity another group on the progress. My context said they're actually dominant also for about Android program computer this day on these years. Context said they're actually corporate enterprise also for grouping or community to some university similar also to Dell or University of Dell and also North Sumatra University also. They actually already conversation each other for about me also and make plan for manipulate about this progress to me. But they say I need to conference about that because kind of straight to the point for efficiency case by police and about reward or project to me. That's actually one point which problem actually on this project case. Internet ID 666 one kun being propaganda, being discriminate, being false by conversations peoples on these moments about my friends actually. Okay, during this also, since I got information also, still on relations case suspect each other also to about Indonesia, America, but about computer also as domain case suspect, which I mean on this conference. Context Dell University and also University North Sumatra. There actually connection embassy also for Indonesia, America, for about Android or about project also with my parents. Context say being eliminate or being conspiracy for about groups or about computer project on this day. Not being allowed for the authorizations for about Indonesia internet also, and also about accelerations for may come through project computer BRI 666. Context say that actually step for about the situations by them also. Already being investigated, already being indicated, and I just need to report for clue to government and also police. My contact very clear, but still random, as what I'm saying on this moment conference also. Since this morning, and through this moment minutes already goes to evening, I'm kind of carefully just hearing also for first beginning, and now already made the report conference about that. And context not Sumatra University as a group suspect also for meaning include for alibi about this conference. Context said they're actually hearing about these confirmations by method contact body supernatural with Armin also in time actually. But I'm still not sure, just want to report about that because kind of clear for the touch contact body supernatural happening on this evening. Okay, and still about local scumbag or some fools people, stupid community also. I got confirmation there is maniac there which on basic chronology to ethnic local. That include also status suspect and want to premiere for this progress. Contact also say this situation case already being repositioned for status suspect also to them. Even I'm still insist for my conference internet. Context I need to report also for about local scumbags as one community for status suspect also on this case. There on ordinary business criminal also for about them, and still expert or just made method criminal supernatural to people among social. Yeah, I got contact also for their status not very care to about law or police. Seems confirmation say they're actually on status also as recidivists also for prisons or about their chronology life also. And also to about entertainment local or about band music local for these moments involve each others also. I got contact since this morning also. They include also about them as one part contact confirmation happening need to be reported because seems very expert for what they're doing to these experience contact body supernatural. Okay, back again to story. A guy confirmations say from Jakarta government or about political chambers, chambers there on Java Island, definitely got connected to me. But about my experience, contact body supernatural happening, and said for what I mean, for what I conference, I made report in front of law, say on internet, definitely being searched for the truth by police and also delegate to local governments on this progress. Context I got support because about that. The situations kind of relevant to about my conference internet. That's also one confirmation. Context said also for about controversial also, even for that relevant improvements and alibi also are still being argumentations by Jakarta to about my project, to about my reward. They say even that's already definitive correctly for my status as alibi female to being investigated, are still being dubbed being argumentations. Context naming one colonel definitely being manipulated for his status as heroic or pioneer and premier victim, being blamed actually by UMUM or police also for their investigations, definitely dominant to about them, and because about that also I'm being dubbed for about my sweet code, for about my project also want to become true but not want to being taken over by police because this kind of exclusive for about my pioneering since 2008 until this is 2025. Don't take say that's also one point being attentions, and I need to report for evaluate. The situation's kind of jealous also. Context say from some group local for about their habit, actually their original attitude actually very scumbag and maniac. That's also one point that need to be confronted. There definitely are specifications for about porn or about homosex or about banshee also. So definitely they insist for what they're doing on this day until this year 2025. So it's also blaming naming one corner as fake particular, not kind of friendship for about this case, and also about criminal also. Context saying they actually rejected for my status as friends because not kind of criminal for ordinary. Context also from internet connection seems about asking people also in different segment time this conference for meaning also. God me said or context actually project name in one corner being taken over, being handled also by Alien Family International, and they want to complain about that because actually name one corner just made particular and still can be held for about ignoring the seat called money. Okay, that's what happened on my experience contact supernatural. These problem confirmations or investigations also say that include also about girls local girls or about women also. Seems about hooker or criminal sex also by suspect. Okay, I'm still insist for about my money, for about my internet need to be spare, not being involved with suspect as one community, because I'm definitive in court, even I'm still being durations for about the investigations next also. I can take say this kind of complicated because suspect also to local police or scumbag or about the Indonesian military involved as a jerk, which I mean also. There seems on criminal business also and being backup because about their relations with others. Context include also about tambal ban and perbengkelan local or national on Indonesia, and also about goni butut or gudang butut also. They are also involve each others and still complicated because since 2008 actually many peoples about that networking or friendship actually. They're just optimist because being backup also for meaning friendship also. And I want to complain about that, okay, because I'm definitive independence in 2008, definitive clear for about my claim confirmations internet, not being dominated, not being involved actually, definitely being stuck alone, and I will not give chance for scumbag or about dispensation for suspect more than about their status as responsible criminal on the situations. I will not allow for their involved about my reject or about my tolerance also on this case. And I want to confirm also for next also, I got contact these situations is being straight to the point for about international project 666 in the world, not also want to tolerance, want to confirmations about local projects such as also BRI 666. My contact say from contact supernatural alien friendship America. This internet 6661 code discovery meaning definitive stamp for 666 international millennium, and that's why also going to be straight to the point about appointment international 666 alien family. Already been confirmations by alien families domicilies on United States of America for refixing about the mark of the beast, verified Bitcoin. Context says Stockholm or chairman premier actually to alien family self on United States, and seems include also about country of Israel and also about Islam International and also about Asia peoples. This case actually already definitive, already being alibi, definitive not to be doubted anymore, but want to straight to the point for about international appointment to 666 on this world. Alien family in charge for that and already made conversations kind of sustains since yesterday to about 666 one code discovery as STEM already arrived on this millennium. Got human commanding goes from grave, got pentagram Satan, code millennium, code Ezekiel, and etc. That's one confirmations also. I already report for that on this moment. Okay, I hope I will resume all confirmations contact in time on this evening, because kind of random, and for the method also supernatural actually. Very noisy, very sound annoying, and very touch body for about the truth actually. So we can be confident for about these confirmations, definitive, no fake for meaning. Okay, for next also seems contact also for about dispensation tolerances for friendships suspect each others, to about not giving money or not responsibling my case. Actually, that's also one point confirmations. I'm complain for that, okay? Because in 2008, I'm definitely not kind of friendly, not kind of friendship. I mean, I'm being bullying, being intimidated, definitely being struck for something similar with knife, with sword, and also being yelling. I think we understand for what I'm talking in here, and that's definitive not for tolerance, not for ignoring reward for meaning money to me, because I'm definitely being sabotaged also for about my ordinary job business or many tumble ban and kilan on this day, and not want to conversations about my case, and also discrediting about my money or my ordinary job business tumble ban on last year's. That's actually complaint for tolerance and dispensation for meaning another. I'm waiting for my money, and definitely already being inventories for about the data for about my claim being alibi being proved, and that's actually coming in front of law. We already growth in here, we already adult, and definitely I made my conference in law on internet. I mean, that's meaning money for me is one point actually. Okay, that's one segment confirmations, and beside also that's actually on relations correlations to about their contact, want to involve, want to become a committee for project BRI 666 USU, which I'm complain for about their involved to that. Okay, this case also being confirmations to me still include about my parents also context whatever contact confirmations also on correlations chronology also for about illuminating or about jealousing my parents monumental national republic Indonesia still need to be conference for about him also, and also about my mother also, my mother also context that's also part of one point premium. It's similar with revenge, it's similar with jealousy also. Okay, I'm being manipulated, not kind of clear for about this background for about the chronology person by person which made contact confirmations to me on this progress also, since want to make stem assumptions for me also to about criminal world for what this contact meaning to me also. It kind of latent, kind of non-responsible contact also happening. Say they're actually not criminal, they're actually not on prisons, they're actually some people among social seems for about that. I'm kinda confused for that contact also. I want to confirm about that also. Because also until this year 2025, I'm definitive not being conversation as real meet with them. Definitely I'm being manipulated. Definitely I'm being planned behind, and confirmation just by this method supernatural contact building. How can I trust for their claim, this contact claim? Said they're actually not from criminal world. They're actually not from prisons. They're actually not recidivists. They're actually peoples among social. Just accident for this moment, that's actually kind of criminal but not very important for being say context similar with that. And I'm definitely complain for this contact also already confirmed from this moment report. Okay, that's all. Back again to the first paragraph. I want to confirm about this case also being contact to me for status identity suspect since 2008, include also for about my friendship was to be when I'm still on my high school until I got college on North Sumatra University. Context there about computer, actually their own expert for that Android program computer. They want to make propositions for expensive money for their accelerations. What about made come true? Project Android program computer BRI 666 USU. Okay, that's for the first paragraph, and I will repeat again on this last paragraph. Context also, my government's definitive rejecting them and definitive found another programmer for me come through the project, but still considering for about the proposition that signature, because confirmations also say include about my fathers about my money also for about this two money from governments also, and also about international is that kind of important for being come true similar with that, because I got negotiations also say I on probability also just got money from government as homeland also, or about also my life guaranteed similar with my bank account will be filled by government as nominal, which include my status as legacy for about my parents monumental context say next ownership for money logo rupiah. That's one point also being contacted to me. This actually for national regenerations leaderships context the general already owned Kader, his own son, the founder of 666 in the world. That's me, and I own the options for about my reward to about that, not for being come true about the project. Okay, that's all. I hope that can be complete. Okay, for the evaluations I just want to make come true about my Cisco internet, my situations for me. Thank you very much on this evening, peoples. Assalamualaikum and Shalom Christiani, Bodhi Satya and Home Swantiasu. See you again. For the last, before I forgot also, I'm still supporting, okay, for Alien Farming International, even being spared for the appointment I signature for that, okay, just success for Alien Farm International. That's also. Thank you and see you again.